This weekend, the weather changing up a bit with a few weather systems in play and weather models not really agreeing with where the rain is going to fall and where thunderstorms will develop. This is because on Saturday morning, we still have this ridging high that's pushing in lots of cloud, cooler weather and some light rain here and there for KwaZulu-Natal and along the eastern escarpment. And then by Saturday, we've got an upper level and a lower level trough developing that will bring isolated storms for the interior of South Africa, spreading into parts of northwest Gauteng and the Highveld. And then by Sunday, we've got a cutoff low weather system sitting west of South Africa that will be paired with a frontal system moving over the southwestern parts. East of that low, we are expecting stormy weather over the interior of South Africa. This is where models are not really agreeing. Where will the thunderstorms develop? How much rain will they bring? And will they even be severe? We know with these type of systems, it is quite fickle, so the forecast can change from one day to the next. But that frontal system moving over the southwestern regions on a Monday with an onshore flow bringing in showers and much cooler conditions for the western parts of South Africa by next week, Monday. Our wind forecast map depicting the circulation much better with strong northeasterly winds blowing along the east coast on Saturday. The Weather Service has issued a yellow level 1 warning. We can also see winds picking up over the interior of South Africa in the shade of green, blowing moderate to fresh at times on Saturday, and then on Sunday also becoming windy here in our neighboring country with strong northerly winds picking up in parts of the Karoo as well as the central parts of the Cape provinces ahead of that low pressure system nearing the country, and then strong winds expected to spread along the southern coastline and the coast of the Eastern Cape throughout Monday as that low pressure system moves very close to South Africa. Therefore, we are expecting a steep pressure gradient. Here's our rainfall chart for Saturday. Isolated thunderstorms expected in the northeast and then some light showers still likely in parts of KwaZulu-Natal with rain along the eastern escarpment and parts of the Lowveld, mainly the morning. Most of the storms will become scattered here in parts of the Free State and over Lesotho, but also just keep in mind if the sky turns dark, get yourself and your car under cover because we know this time of the year where it's been very hot. Even a very isolated storm could result in a quick heavy downpour or even hail with very patchy storms likely underneath a cloud band stretching from our neighboring country over the Northern Cape. Now, this is where the uncertainty comes in on Sunday. Therefore, we've got a very big area of isolated showers and thunderstorms likely on Sunday. Be on the lookout for any weather warnings issued by the Weather Service throughout the weekend, with that frontal system nearing the west expected to bring in isolated showers for the southwestern coastline and the adjacent interior. A mild start to your weekend over the interior of South Africa, and then into the afternoon, it's going to be warm to very warm across the country. We can see the shade of orange, which means temperatures will be in the upper 20s and around 30 degrees, except for here along the coast of the Western Cape, where it will still be quite coolish at times with maximum temperatures just below 20 degrees. And then on a Sunday, cooler weather here over the interior due to a cloud band hanging over the Northern Cape and stretching over the Free State as well as parts of the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. Temperatures still only around 20 for the Western Cape coast and below 20 for the Southern Cape coastline, and a warm to very warm day for northeastern South Africa. Then on Monday, we can see that much colder weather spreading over the western parts of South Africa with only 14 degrees in Sutherland and much cooler weather also reaching the Free State, 24 degrees in Bloemfontein. But ahead of that frontal system, hot to very hot in the northeast with 35 degrees in Richards Bay as well as Skukuza and parts of Limpopo. Well, that's all from me. Have a lovely weekend.